Assalamualaikum. I'm all alone up here doing my chores, watering the plant in the morning. Actually, it's afternoon, but I'm imagining stuff all by myself and it's not fun. What is else will be more fun to do? Maybe a social imagination. But what is social imagination? Well, let me tell you about the social imagination, which I have read about. Oh, thank you. You have my notes. Well, sociological imagination is about the relationship between oneself and one's perspective with the society. Well, C. Wright Mills in 1959 in his book stated that it enables us to grasp history and biography and the relation between them in society. It is an ability to evaluate situation not from just oneself perspective. It is an ability to see things socially and how they interact and influence the society. In other words, in simpler words, it is not just one person perspective, but it's an entire social perspective. The first example of the sociological imagination event occurs in 6th of January 1997. The Channel 2 News reported that Frank Sinatra was admitted back to the hospital. Well, he was just released from the hospital 2 months ago, and now here he were admitted again. Report says that he come for a test for a serious condition unrelated to his heart. He came with the armed bodyguards and with his wife and his daughter. It is reported that he was supposed to be scheduled to be admitted for just one night. However, people think that he will not just be one night over there because he being 81-year-old and has a lot of medical condition, people would know that Sinatra will be admitted more than just one day, because like before this, he was supposed to be just admitted for 2 days and he ended up being admitted for 8 days. And this is how the society thinks, which influence the other people who thinks and knows him being well, and being some of the people in the society thinks that he is not good and he is not healthy and going to have a more serious problem. This is how influence the other to think like that as well. For the second example, I'm going to talk to you about the El Nino hurricane which hit Los Angeles, California in 1997, the 6th of January as well. El Nino hurricane which hit the California is so bad, it causes damages to the roads, the cars, the houses, and also 300,000 business holes are affected by it. Some of the trucks on the highway are toppled down by the strong wind. The sheer strong wind itself toppled down the truck. However, small cars and vehicles doesn't really affected by this. The highway of Interstate 10 in the California state was shut down because there is a huge truck being toppled down by the wind. So how this is related to sociological imagination, because this is not the first time the El Nino has ever struck California, and this is not also will be the last. And each of the event, the people have a different perspective about the El Nino hurricane itself. As I mentioned before, this is not the first time the El Nino hurricane has ever struck California. So people have different perspective on how this hurricane has affected the state of California now at that year in 1997 or after this. So in conclusion, guys, that is how sociological imagination works. The two events that I just stated have a lot of sociological imagination perspective. There is a lot more, like the Nino in Nevada flood disaster you can see, and you also can Google that and find out how the sociological imagination affects the people over there. So, what is sociological imagination, you ask me again? It is a relationship between a person or oneself with the society. It is an ability to see in other perspective. It is an ability to see things socially and how they influence and affect each other. It is only an entire of perspective. Your perspective and your entire society, the other people's perspective. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.